What is up, you guys? Shannon here. In this video I'm just going to be feeding my insects, but before that I just want to quickly, talk about something. A lot of people ask me, or say to me, why do you have bugs? Why do you keep pet bugs? Why do you purposely keep and have spiders and scorpions in your house? Like, to most people, yeah, you don't want spiders in your house. So my answer to that is, why not? I mean, they're inexpensive, they're low maintenance, they don't smell, they don't make any noise. Sure, you can't cuddle them or play with them like a dog or a cat, but they're very interesting. What I mean by interesting is they're probably the closest thing to aliens we have on this planet. When you look at a spider or a scorpion, any sort of insect really, they're just so alien. Everything about them is so different. They're just amazing. The way they live, the way they eat, the way they hunt. They're just fascinating to watch. And like, once you get past the fact that it's a spider, I know a lot of people are scared of spiders, but once you get past that, they're actually really great pets. And yes, they're very low maintenance. So yeah, this video is more about just feeding, as well as I'll probably just going to explain as to why I keep them, because a lot of people ask me, why do I have bugs in my house? And yes, I am single, probably for that same reason, but yeah, I think they're great. I've had bugs since I was a kid, so I'm used to them. I guess some people aren't used to them, so yeah, oh well. Each to their own, I guess, but I think they're great. Got a whole bunch of baby scorpions at the moment I'm trying to sell as well, so yeah, I got to downsize my collection because this whole tank used to be all bugs and now it's just half. I had to use this half for a snake that I've got now, so yeah, I had to kind of condense them all down as best I could. But like low maintenance. I feed these guys once a fortnight. I can let them go longer if I want to. That's really the only care they need, is just a weekly or fortnightly feeding and warmth and humidity. That's it. So, plus on top of all that other stuff I just mentioned, the low maintenance, they don't make noise, they don't smell, they're cheap, all that, plus they can make a great display pet. Not the way I've done it, because I have so many, I have to do it that way, but you can set them up in a nice little terrarium with plants growing and whatever. Sit it on your bookcase or sit it on your desk. It looks really cool. So you can make a nice little display with them as well. So, and look, not all the bugs are scary. Like, yes, I only keep spiders and scorpions and centipedes. I like predatory animals in general. But there's a whole host of things you can keep that aren't dangerous or predatory, like stick insects and leaf insects, the giant burrowing cockroach, giant millipedes, praying mantis. Well, they're predatory, but they're not as scary looking as the spiders, I suppose. So yeah, there's even the rhinoceros beetles. They're quite nice too. So, or the rainbow stag beetles. So a lot of options. Anyways, I'll stop rambling on. I can talk about bugs all day, so we're not going to do that. I'll just get back into the feeding video. Okay, now the first spider I was going to feed for you guys was my Senna-Lotipus plumips, but she seems to have changed her behaviour in the last week. This was normally my go-to spider for feeding demonstrations. She would always be out ready to feed, and she'd be really docile all the time, like she's really tame. The last, the last week or so, she's just become really, really defensive and aggressive. And I don't know if she's getting ready to maybe lay some eggs or something, because her temperament's changed so much. You can see there, she's just rubbing her fangs together. She's not pleased. Like, this spider normally wouldn't rear up. It's normally like really, really placid, but yeah, she's just Not interested in participating like she normally would. Yeah, she's been quite grumpy, but I'll throw a cricket in and see if she grabs it. I honestly think she'll just strike at it out of defense. She won't actually eat it, but we'll see how she goes. Try another one. Yep, not even a response there. She's just too busy being defensive to care about food. Little known fact about these guys, all the bird-eating spiders, they're also known as barking spiders and whistling spiders because they can actually make a sound when they rub their when they rub their fang muscles together. They can make like a hissing sort of noise. So if you listen real careful, I can demonstrate that. I'll just blow on her gently and she'll do it. Listen to this. So yeah, they do that when they're being defensive. So unfortunately, it looks like she's not going to feed for us today. So we'll skip her and find something else to feed. So here we have a desert scorpion. This is not a fully grown one. It's probably medium sized, I guess you'd say, for a desert scorpion. I've got a few of these at the moment. They're not always the most aggressive feeder. Sometimes they won't eat till later. Like I'll put the food in, I'll put the cricket in and they'll eat it in their own time later on, but we'll see how this one goes. No, guess this one's not going to eat either. Nope. Oh well, that's strike two, I suppose. It's weird, sometimes I'll feed all my inverts and sometimes they'll all feed one after the other, no problem, and then there's days like this where they just won't feed on anything. The weather is changing at the moment, so it could have something to do with that. Give him another shot, he might take it out of the tongs maybe. No. Not interested. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. So this is just another desert scorpion, but we'll see how this one goes. No, not even a reaction. Usually if they're hungry they grab it pretty much straight away, so yeah, this guy will probably grab it later, I suppose. Yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so the next spider we're feeding is this guy, the Senilotipus spac. This spider is normally very nervous, not really aggressive, but it's a bit of a runner. I mean, it always just tries to run away, so yeah, I don't know how this spider's going to react because just me disturbing it usually prompts this spider to just run away from everything, and it can actually get up and out of this container quite easily, so I've already had her escape on me a few times while I've been trying to feed her, so we'll just see how this goes. There is a chance while I'm throwing this cricket in that she'll just run, so yeah, we'll see how we go. No, not interested either. Sorry about this, guys. I was, yeah, hoping at least something would eat by now, but I guess not. Let's try one more. No, I don't think this spider wants to eat either. Unfortunately. One more cricket. Third time lucky. Nope. Not even slightly interested. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Alright, now this is my Senilotipus Wallace. I've actually never done a feeding video of this spider before. Normally it never even comes out, so I don't actually know how it's going to go trying to feed for the camera, but we'll see how she goes. If the damn cricket will even go nearer. Just 1 second, I'll throw another one in. Alright, third cricket. They all keep falling down into the burrows. Just 1 second. Ah, sucks doing this one-handed. Sorry, guys. What the hell is going on tonight? Oh my god. Oh well. I mean, at least it gives me a chance to show you these creatures, but yeah. I was hoping that at least one of them would feed for you. Not even slightly into the cricket at all. Nope. Not interested. No, I think she's going to go back down in her burrow. I don't know if it's to do with the season or what, but nothing wants to eat at the moment. No, gone. Alright. Yet another fail. Sorry about that. We'll try again. Okay, so we're back to the Senilotipus plumipes. As you can see, she has a cricket in her fangs. We missed it. I swear to God, all my bugs are just planning on ruining this video tonight. Like, she's being aggressive as hell. So I thought, oh, I'll put her down, leave her alone. She doesn't want to eat. I look back just now and she's eating a cricket. Like, seriously? So you missed the initial, you know, bit where she actually grabs the cricket. But yes, she is eating it. And she's still being aggressive even with a cricket. So, don't know what's going on with her. I reckon she's getting ready to lay eggs because she's never been this aggressive, ever. Well, we'll leave her be to finish eating. We'll move on to the next bug. So this is a black rock scorpion. This is the last one I have. I used to have a lot of these, but I'm down to one now. It's just a species I've kind of gotten a little bit bored with, I suppose. These are actually a communal species. If you want to have a group of them together, you can do that. Anyways, we'll see how this one goes eating. Oh, finally someone is actually doing what I want them to. So you can see the stinger there, trying to find a little soft point to jab into. If you look closely, you can see the mouth parts working already, starting to eat. Alright, first success. Probably the smallest and least interesting insect is the one that feeds, go figure. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so here we have the desert centipede. Now, I'm a little nervous feeding this guy like this with camera in one hand and a cricket in the other right now. No, I only have one hand free because he can climb up and out of this quite easy, so we'll see how it goes. And he's just going to burrow away from the cricket. Okay, he's looking. And I'm like really worried he's going to just climb out. I'm just hoping that he can grab the cricket and start eating that rather than focusing on moving around too much. So I do not want him to get out. These guys are so hard to catch. Guess he's not interested in eating either. Just going to burrow away. And I'll throw in another cricket. He can have them later. These guys usually eat quite a lot anyways. No, not interested. Alright. Can't believe the only success so far is a black rock scorpion. Oh well, moving on. Okay, so the next centipede is this guy, the giant tiger centipede, so I'll just go straight into it. Bang! Got it straight away. So even though these guys are venomous, I've found centipedes don't really worry about envenomating and waiting for the venom to kill their prey before they start eating it. They just basically start eating it straight away. So this one's getting quite old. I mean, I've had it for quite a long time. You'll notice just here, it's going a bit brown on top of that, wasn't there before, that black colour. Thing, it's just aging, it's losing its colour. Or it's getting ready to molt, either way. I'm hoping it's just getting ready to molt. I'm actually hoping it's not getting old and it's not got much longer to live because it's probably one of my favourite centipedes. Alright, we'll move to the next bug now. Okay, so this is a black desert scorpion. It actually looks very similar to the black rock. But even though they look almost identical, there are subtle differences in their claws and tail shape. And they're actually a completely different genus, but yeah, they do look very similar. So what she's doing is she's now walking around looking for somewhere to eat. Looking for somewhere, I guess, a bit more hidden and safe, I suppose, before she starts eating. But there isn't really anywhere like that. It's just a bare enclosure. So she'll eventually just stop and give up on that idea and just start eating. So alright, we'll move on to the next one now. Okay, so here we have a rainforest scorpion. This is actually the last adult rainforest scorpion I've got, because as I've said, I am downsizing my collection quite a lot. I used to have quite a lot of these. They are a communal species, just like the black rock, so you can keep a group together, provided you've got a big enough enclosure, and also provided you keep them well fed, because they will turn cannibalistic if they're hungry enough. Guess she's not hungry either. No. Nope. Oh well, she'll probably eat him later. We'll move on to the next one. Okay, so this is a spider hunting scorpion. These are another desert species. They're a bit more venomous than the other types. The way you can tell is it's got skinny little claws and a big tail, so it generally means it's much more venomous than one with a small tail and big claws. So these guys naturally will hunt other spiders and other scorpions. That's why they have to be venomous. So we'll give this one a cricket, see how he goes. And it would help if the cricket was alive. That's my bad. I'll just grab another one for you guys, just 1 second. So yes, you can see why they have to be venomous. They don't have the strongest claws, so when they're trying to kill something as big as this cricket is, or something venomous like another scorpion or spider, they want fast-acting venom because they have no hope of overpowering anything with those little claws alone. So they need to be able to kill their prey quite fast. They're a rather attractive little scorpion too. I mean, they've got really nice markings on them. Actually one of my favourite scorpions, and they're only quite small. Like this one's only about 3 centimetres long, and it won't be getting much bigger than that. Cricket seems to have died, or is pretty close to it already, just from that sting. Gives you an idea of their venom. Alright, moving on. Okay, so the last vertebrate we're feeding is this guy. This is just a Flinders scorpion. This is only a juvenile. I've got so many baby Flinders scorpions at the moment. I'm just trying to get rid of them, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how this one goes with the feeding. Well, he didn't take much encouragement. Well, that's it guys. I couldn't feed all my insects for you because quite frankly I'd be here making this video for hours to feed them all for you guys because I've got heaps. But yeah, sorry half of them actually didn't eat anything. I'm actually quite shocked. Normally they all feed every time I feed them, like the centipede, especially the desert centipede. Very surprised he didn't feed. The Semilodipus plumipes did feed in the end, but we missed it. But that's normally my go-to spider to do feeding demonstrations. Normally it's always out, it's happy to feed straight away, and normally it's not aggressive. So I think she's going through something at the moment. Maybe she's about to molt soon, or maybe she's actually got eggs. Something like that, because she's just abnormally aggressive. I've had her for a few years. She's never once been this way, so bad timing to do a feeding video with her, I suppose. I'll try and do one when she's back to her normal self, maybe. But yeah, that concludes this video, and thank you for watching. See you later, guys.